You spend 48 hours in Glasgow, and here's some.
Hi guys, welcome back again to the channel. Today we are going to be checking out 48 hours exploring Glasgow, the best thing to do in Glasgow,
Scotland. Wow.
And this is our first time reaction exploring
Scotland.
I think cities in Scotland. I think what we've mostly checked out from there was the anthem, patriotic song, bagpipes, and I think this night's something they normally do. So let's get right into the video. Although I've been hearing about the Edinburgh architecture.
Yeah, you've talked about it.
Yeah, there have been a staple there, like they have been there. But today we are going to be taking a closer look into it. So let's go.
Glasgow is Scotland's largest city, famed for its Victorian architecture, culture, and of course, people. Given its rugged exterior, Glasgow. Sorry, did you not see that building?
No,
this building.
You know, when I saw the building, I was trying to think of something else.
Victorian architecture.
Are you seeing this building, or is it just me?
God, like how do one make buildings like this? Can you see this is just the outer look. What about how does the inside look like? How does it feel like? Man.
Yeah.
Culture and
I saw this, I was immediately captivated.
Given its rugged exterior, Glasgow is often overlooked by international travelers, which is a shame. While most travelers would visit Scotland's capital city of Edinburgh, you have to give Glasgow a chance. It's a city filled with plenty of character and tons to do. You spend 48 hours in Glasgow, and here's some.
Is this a cathedral?
Wait, what? Who are the guys that work on buildings like this? Because I know they are still there.
No, they can't be alive till now.
Are you sure?
This building does not look like today because I don't think we have the mechanics to build such today.
Now we just go for neutral tools.
Yeah, we don't go for simple things
while visiting this amazing city. If you're a Glaswegian, let us know some of your top recommendations. Now let's jump into the video and see what Glasgow is all about.
Okay.
One of the best ways to view Glasgow is taking a self-guided walking tour. One of the main streets that you're going to come across is Buchanan Street. Buchanan Street is closed to cars and it's known for its high-end street shopping and beautiful Victorian-era architecture. Fun fact, Glasgow is the second largest retail center in the United Kingdom. I highly recommend starting your day here to get a feel for this city. And since you're surrounded by so many...
Or will I say grass, or I don't know what to call leaf in Scotland, why do they look so artistic? Like you guys, they're supposed to be normal trees now, like, but they're looking so artistic. Like, wait, I don't think you saw what I saw. I was like, you don't.
The trees on
that wall, yeah.
It's beautiful.
Many locals keep an ear open to hear the locals talking. The Galwegians have a unique dialect only found in this city. There's also tons of live music as you walk through Buchanan Street. And Glasgow is one of the best places in Scotland to listen to live music. And since you started your day here, you can check out some other great attractions nearby, like Glasgow Gallery of Modern Art. Before you walk into the museum, you have to check out the Duke of Wellington statue. This traffic cone statue has even inspired Banksy's. For decades, Galwegians have capped the Duke of Wellington with traffic cones. You gotta love the Galwegians' sense of humor, and don't ask me why they do it, they just do. We love visiting museums on our travels, and since it started to rain, we decided to check this one out. It's not every day you get to visit a building as old as the United States Declaration of Independence. The Goma is free to enter and is Scotland's most visited art gallery. After checking out Glasgow Museum of Modern Art, we wanted to visit another point of interest of the city and came across multiple street murals. If you're a fan of graffiti, then you'll want to check this one out. I didn't know at the time, but Glasgow was named the 4th best city.
Who did this work? That's a good artwork there. That's a good artwork.
Wait, is it like that they designated some buildings and say, oh, paint on it? Or are they like street graffitis that people just go during the night and enjoy it?
If it's during the night, I think there'll be a cross on it.
Yeah.
Or the paints, you know.
But this is God. Who painted this? Like, why is the person not signing his?
It looks like a picture.
Yeah. On the wall.
in the UK for street art. Glasgow has embraced local street artists in giant murals they create, creating splashes of color which brighten up the city streets. So what do you think about these giant murals in Glasgow? Are you a fan of street art? And if you wanted to check out these diverse and unique pieces of art for yourself, then check out the link in the description for the Glasgow City Centre Mural Trail. Traveling to Glasgow on my must things to do is visiting the Glasgow Cathedral. One of the things I love most when traveling is learning about the history of places we visit, and Glasgow is rich with history. When you think of Scotland's history, what comes to mind? Medieval castles by the loch, battlefields in the Highlands, or beautiful old town of Edinburgh with its towering castles. The Glasgow Cathedral is the only medieval cathedral on the Scottish mainland to survive the Protestant Reformation of 1560 and is virtually intact. As you explore, make sure to read up on the history of the cathedral and admire the Gothic arches and the stained glass windows. It's one of the finest post-war collections of stained glass windows in the United Kingdom. After reading up on some of the history of Glasgow Cathedral, we traveled to the crypt, which was a first for us. The lower levels of the church leads to the tomb of Saint Mungo and tells more about the history of Glasgow Cathedral. Saint Mungo was the 7th century Scottish monk and mystical founder of Glasgow who established the first wooden church on this very spot. Throughout the crypt, you can see decorative carved pieces of demons, dragons, and skulls. If you're looking for something unique to do in Glasgow, then check this out. And if you're a fan of the show Outlander, then you will recognize this area from the second season.
Beautiful.
And since Glasgow has a very gothic feel, Glasgow even helped create a very special Gotham City from the Robert Pattinson film, The Batman, where he's riding a motorcycle through Glasgow Necropolis. I know what you're thinking. Why would I visit a cemetery? Besides
I didn't know it was a
the
cemetery.
Glasgow skyline, which is remarkable in itself, the Necropolis is a Victorian garden cemetery.
Why does all the cemetery headstone look like it was made for kings? Like at first I didn't know that this was a cemetery. I thought this was actually like another castle on its own. Wow.
Wonderful architecture, sculptures, and fascinating stories. Over 50,000 burials have taken place here with over 3,500 tombs. If you follow us on our travels, you know we love hiking, and now I can say I hiked through a necropolis. Walking on Glasgow's City of the Dead is an experience, and the design was inspired by Perry Lachey.
I don't know whether it's a thing that we have over here or if it's a general thing, right? Anytime we pass through a burial site, like it's kind of like scary. Like we don't walk, like the way you say that, walking down the streets of the dead, the city of the dead was quite an experience. Over here, it is not. You hear people say different experience, like
Sorry, even when I watch movie and I see people go to the cemetery and visit, and
I'm shocked. Like, bro, you see cemetery, like, take grace, oh.
I don't know why.
I think I had this one that used to say that anytime she passes through a cemetery, it's as if her head is becoming big. Like the fear. Oh God. I think our dead is haunting us.
I'd love to join you.
I'm so sorry, but this is quite an experience.
In Paris, and dates all the way back to 1833. If you're looking for something unique to do in Glasgow, this is it. Walking around Glasgow can definitely work up your appetite, so we decided to stop by and eat some fish and chips. After eating, we walked over to George Square. George Square is located at the city center and named after King George III, and it was built in 1781. Today, Glasgow Square is home to the headquarters of the Glasgow City Council and showcases an important collection of statues and monuments, like this James Watt Memorial, who fathered Europe's Industrial Revolution by improving the steam engine. But what really caught my eye was the George Square Memorial. It's the memorial for Glasgow's fallen during the Great War of 1914 to 1918. It's believed around 200,000 Galwegians joined up to fight in World War I. Wow. We didn't know this at the time, but you can actually tour the city chambers. On our next visit to Glasgow, we're definitely checking that out. And if history's not your thing, then just being in the middle of all the hustle and bustle of Glasgow is worth a visit. The square is in the heart of the city, and you can get a better understanding of Glasgow by visiting George Square. What's great about Glasgow, that it's a walkable city, and since it was raining on and off, we decided to check out the public transportation. We reconnected with my brother Mike, got us a cup of coffee, and got on the subway nicknamed Clockwork Orange. It's a simple circular system and easy to navigate. Purchase the day pass for £4 since it's an excellent value. What impressed me was how clean it was. If you visit Glasgow, take the subway and save your money. Did you know that the Glasgow subway system is one of the oldest subway systems in the world? It's even older than the New York City subway. From a tourist perspective, the Glasgow subway is an ideal way to see the city, and we wish we knew about this on day one. We did a self-guided walking tour with my brother Mike, checking out Buchanan Street and walking past Glasgow's Royal Concert Hall. We checked out some bookstores and coffee shops along the way. We even passed by the University of Glasgow, which is a beautiful campus with stunning architecture. Wow. If you have the time, do a self-guided tour. Glasgow University is the 4th oldest in the UK and 2nd oldest in Scotland. Wow. There's no cost in visiting the campus, and it's one of the best sites to view when visiting Glasgow. Our next stop is the Glasgow Botanical Garden, which has been welcoming visitors since 1820. Glasgow Botanical Garden is a great way to spend your day, and the cost to enter is free. You can spend a few hours exploring the plants from all over the world. You can tell that Glasgow takes great pride in the botanical gardens. The grounds are well cared for, and the entire park is a pleasure to walk through. If you're gonna do a day trip or spending a few days in Glasgow, I highly recommend checking out the Glasgow Botanical Gardens. From street art to museum.
Like they really have a botanic garden. Something we don't have here. There's a lot of things
we don't appreciate art over here. That's the thing. Like
and in our day-to-day life, like a botanic garden, you can just walk in and study plants. If it's ever owned there, it's going to be maybe private.
Yeah, if we even have it here, it's going to be owned. It's going to be. It's not going to be free.
Yeah.
It's not going to be free.
48 hours of Glasgow's best attractions. Keep in mind that this is not everything to do in Glasgow. There's tons of other things we wanted to do, but we'll save that for our next visit. And if you're a Glaswegian, let us know in the comments some things that we missed. And if you enjoyed the video, give it a like and subscribe to Mr. S Travel Quest. And now to our next destination, the capital city of Edinburgh. Don't forget to subscribe for more travel videos and connect with us on our social media platforms.
I love Glasgow. It's the first time I'm seeing.
Yeah, but you know, if I've known my wife for the longest, she always mentions like Edinburgh, like any small conversation. Have you been to, like, as if she has been there?
I just see it.
Like, if you see the passion she used to talk about Edinburgh, like it would be like she has actually traveled there.
In my dreams, though. In my dreams. But it's really beautiful to explore another city in Scotland, in Glasgow.
I'll expose her small. Forgive me, permit me. I think the first time she was telling me about Edinburgh, she came up to me. At first I was like, baby, have you traveled here? Like, I was so curious. Like, it felt like she was there. Bro,
I was there.
I wish this guy really explored Edinburgh. You would have seen her face light up. You would have seen her light up because I think that's like her favorite city.
I love the city. Honestly, I think I fell in love because of the bike pipers.
Oh, I see.
The way they exalt the city, and let me not go into it, please.
Because if she does, we are not ending this video today.
But really, this is really beautiful. Seeing Scotland, another city in Scotland, and it spoke about his cost and Scotland asset. That is his cost asset.
Yeah,
it's actually very beautiful. Although you need to put your ear down to really
understand,
hear what they're saying, like speaking to the locals and all. And this is actually very fascinating to see places there in Edinburgh.
And I see a lot of their cultural, standard being kept.
Yeah.
And even their faith is still a great pride to them. It's really encouraging. You understand? When you hear things that are happening all over the world these days. But it's really fascinating.
Please let me know what you think about this down in the comment section. Don't hesitate to like, subscribe. Love you guys so much.